So guys, I need you to join me for what is a pretty amazing video. It'll be out a little bit later than the announcement, probably about 2 days late. The reason for this is, one, I want to get around to making the video, and two, I actually wanted it to come out on the same day that I'm going to stream, because, you know, that's when a lot of people interested in Flight Sim do watch my channel, so why not? Link it in with the stream possibly as well. But yeah, as you can probably see from the top, I'm actually going to mute this trailer because I'm not sure if the music is copyrighted or not. I'm not totally sure, so I'm going to leave that. But yeah, this is the pre-order launch trailer for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So if you guys haven't already known somehow that this game was not coming out, if you guys somehow didn't know that, well, it's coming out, obviously. It's coming out on the 18th of August. I will detail more into the payment packages and what I'll be doing going forward with it. But first of all, I've seen this trailer about 3 times now, so you guys can see it. There is meant to be music, as I said, I muted it because I thought it might be copyrighted. So you can see you've got a plane fly off into the distance. It's absolutely beautiful scenery, this, and I will get on to at the end the requirements for this game and how I think they're amazing. But as you can see here, we've got lovely ocean textures. I do really think this game is excellent. And I will detail more about this after you've watched the trailer. So I love the look of that Iberia A320, gotta say. I love that it comes with the A320, and there's the lovely Queen of the Skies. Look at that. Maybe it's not as good without music, but I was just making sure it wasn't copyrighted. So you can see here's all the beautiful terrain. We've got seasons, got all sorts. That's New York by the looks of it, and Manhattan. Lovely place, that. Got lots of GA planes as well to play around with. I'm definitely going to be doing some of that. You can see that's the Burj Khalifa, I think. Over in, is it Dubai? I don't know. Somewhere around there. Don't want to mess that up, but and there's the lovely landing gear on what looks like a 747. There it is. Oh, it just looks so nice. It honestly looks like real life, you know, like you could just pause it. Let me pause it at that point. You know, like, this is probably one of my favourite bits of the trailer, because it just kind of shows, look at that. You know, like, you'd almost think that was real life, you know? It's getting on to that point now. And you can see there's clearly, there's AI and things as well, I think. I've watched some of the feature discovery series. If you guys do want to know a bit more about the game, Microsoft Flight Simulator, who actually posted this trailer, that's the end of it there. Their channel, actually, it's just the Xbox. I think they might have their own channel, but they posted a feature discovery series about what's going to be included in the game. I highly recommend you guys check that out. Just Google, like, just search on YouTube, like, just Google Microsoft Flight Simulator, like, feature discovery series, and there's about 8 of them, I think. Particularly number 8 is about the IFR flying. I highly recommend you guys. It actually came out a few months ago, so a lot of you guys have probably seen it. I was a bit late to that. But anyway, so now, there's my desktop background. You can see the lovely Buzz 737. And here you go. So this is the store page on, what do we call it? On the Microsoft Store built into Windows. You can see down there. This is the one that's built into Windows. This is where you can mostly get it from. So, first of all, the standard edition you can get with Xbox Game Pass for PC. I think that is a separate thing to Xbox Game Pass. I believe they are separate. And that's £60. Personally, I'm going to go into the... I'm going to get the... I'm definitely going to get the premium version, which is the highest of all of them. It's £110, so it's a little bit pricey, but it's worth it. I will show in a minute, if I can bring this up a minute, just hide the screen quickly while I search MS, just so it's a lot easier than for you guys. No, not trailer, website, and I believe it's on their website. So you can see this is their website here, and I should... That's the pre-order page, okay. It's somewhere. That's the pre-order page is what you're seeing in Windows open. So you can see here's all tons of things they've got going. There's meant to be like a pre-order page as well, but they're not displaying one. Okay, so what this is, is the pre-order page. I'm trying to find on their website. They have like a sort of overview thing. If you clicked on pre-order, you could view their page as well, but it doesn't look like you can do that now. It just takes you straight here to this pre-order page instead. Because there was like a table I want to show you guys. Give me a minute. Alright, I can just Google it. Package details. There should be. There's like an image. I want to show you like a certain table, basically, of what they're doing in terms of the different packs and how much they will cost. So you've got the standard edition, obviously, for... here you go. I found the page on their website this time, I think. Or not. Because it isn't on their... It's nowhere on their website, which is kind of silly. There was like a... There was a certain table I want to show you guys that explains what you get in each version. Okay, well I guess that's... here you go. Aircraft list. I'll try searching that. Here we go. I found the aircraft list. However, that's it. I haven't found the whole thing. Why didn't I do this before I started? Why didn't I? Should have. Here we go. Think I've found it. Yes, I found it. Okay. Right, that aside, this video is probably extremely boring now. So this is the airports that will be included. It's actually as a JPEG file off Xbox's site. So here you go. This is the airport that you're going to get included. So we have Aspen in the US. It's quite a high airport. I've seen a few approaches into there. Bugalaga Airstrip. I'm going to totally mess up some of these names. Chagwell, Courchevel maybe, I don't know, I'm rubbish at names. Donegal in Ireland. We've got Madeira. I'd love to do a Madeira approach. We'll have to do a Madeira approach. We have Gibraltar and Innsbruck. We have LAX, we have JFK as well. We have Orlando, Paris, Queenstown, Paro, that's quite a difficult approach as well. We have Gustav III Airport, which is better known to a lot of people as St. Bart's. I can't wait for that. That should be right interesting. That'll be really good. It's known for its very steep approach with the hill, and we have Sabre as well. That's the world's shortest commercial runway, so we'll definitely have to do some VFR flying between the two. We've got Seattle. Sydney, Telluride, which is the one that has a drop off the end of the mountain at the end of the runway. Haneda in Tokyo. We have Toronto City Airport. Okay, and that's it for the standard edition, yeah? And then you pay another £20, so from 60 up to 80 this is now. You get Schiphol, Cairo, Cape Town, Chicago O'Hare, and Madrid Barajas. Now these ones, so just to clarify as well, I should have said this at the start, but this isn't the airports that you get. These are the handcrafted payware scenery airports. So, for example, if you bought the standard and you flew into Amsterdam, Amsterdam would still be in your game. It would just be a more default scenery looking rather than a payware quality. I reckon the quality, given the overall quality of the game, it would still look lovely. But it's just my point that I'm making there. And of course 37,000 airports are included. There's lots of airports, it's not just these listed. Maybe I should have said that at the start, but just to clear that up. And then going into the premium, this is where I think we've been a bit sneaky. We've got Dubai, Frankfurt, Heathrow. So they are really making a push, I've found, for you either to buy the standard or the premium. They don't want you to they want you to spend the big bucks on the premium. And you can tell, I'll show you this with the aircraft list later on as well. You can tell they put in Dubai, they put in Frankfurt, Heathrow. I mean, Heathrow is what, the 7th biggest airport in the world? It's something that, if you look on VATSIM, you know, it's one of the biggest and busiest airports at all. So it's a massive airport that people are very interested in. So putting it in the premium does sort of encourage people to get the premium. Same with the Dubai, same with Frankfurt, Denver, you know, all of those big hub airports. And we'll see with the airliners and things that have included, that's also a theme. So, yeah. So you overall get 40 airports in the premium, 35 in the deluxe, and 30 in the standard. Now, if we bring up the next one, which is the planes, you can see here, these are the planes that are included. So in the standard edition, the overall standouts are, of course, the 747A, what am I on? A? 747-8 and the A320neo. Both come with it from standard, the £60 version. Boom. We get a number of nice GA aircraft. We have the Cessna 172, the 208 Grand Caravan. There's a Citation business jet in there as well. We've got the Diamond A, the DA62 and the DA40 as well. We've got the TBN 930. We've got the X-Cub as well. So lots of lovely little private jets and planes. Now, in terms of the deluxe edition, you get another Cessna 152 and another Cessna 172. So, again, the deluxe doesn't really seem to get you a lot extra on the standard. It seems a bit cheeky to me. And there's no real standouts there in the deluxe. But in the premium, we have a Cessna Citation Longitude business jet, and we have the 787-10. So, again, you can clearly see with the addition of the 787-10, they're really pushing people towards this premium version or the standard version. Again, you know, my advice would be either go big and get the premium, or stick with the standard, or get Xbox Game Pass for PC if you want the game to be paid for monthly. Personally, I'd stay away from that, but get standard or premium, really. They're both pushing people towards deluxe. Doesn't seem like a massive use of the extra £20. So to give my opinion, standard is worth 60. The deluxe I personally wouldn't go for, and then premium all the way £110 because of Dubai, Frankfurt, because of the 787-10. A little bit cheeky, maybe they didn't put that all in the deluxe and then put some extra stuff in the premium. But, you know, obviously, being, you know, development companies want to make their money, so they have to find a way of doing that. But that's sort of the brief on planes. It's looking like a really good sim, this. They've got a good multiplayer edition. They have ATC with SIDS and stars. They're going to come with AIRAC updates, although it's not particularly clear whether that will be a paid-for feature or whether it'll be free. But one important thing as well, I have been reading around a number of forums and things around Fly UK, which is my virtual airline, and VATSIM, because I was quite curious about this. I believe, obviously, I'm not certain on this. If I'm wrong, don't blame me, but I believe it's going to have SimConnect, which is the software that Fly UK's Skytrack and VATSIM's vPilot use to connect. So with a few updates, it might be possible to get VATSIM in this flight sim. Don't count on it. I'm really hoping they manage to get, because, you know, as excellent as this flight sim is, to give you an example, I was flying Berlin Night on VATSIM last night. And I was flying in from Gothenburg, flying into Berlin, I had to go around, and the controller was being really happy, welcome to the party, he was saying to everyone, and it's like that, it's really nice. It's nice to chat to other controllers, it's nice to have the fun and realism of VATSIM, so I'm hoping they manage to have something like that. Whether it's not VATSIM or maybe it's something that they've done themselves, I'd love there to be something like that. There's also real-time traffic taken from servers, so wherever you see air traffic in the real world, you'll see it in the game if you have that turned on, and they can communicate with AI as well. Absolutely amazing. So overall, in my opinion, well worth 110 for the premium. That's what I'm going to be doing. It's out on the 18th of August, so 1 month's time. And in terms of streams and going forward, Uh, the VFR flying, I reckon, will make a comeback. I know I said I was finishing it, but I didn't know that this sim was going to be out so soon. I'm a little bit cross with myself for buying the PMDG 777 just 2 weeks ago, because then I won't be able to use it. I'm hoping I think PMDG have announced plans to put their planes into this new flight sim with a few upgrades and whatever. So maybe they'll give people a discount if they already own the previous product. I don't know. I'm just guessing. Obviously, I have no connection with PMDG whatsoever, so total guesses there. But anyway, this game should be really good, and the VFR flying, I reckon, will make a massive comeback in this. We're definitely going to check out St. Bart's and Sabre from St. Martin. Absolutely, we're going to do that. I'd love to do a St. Bart's approach. I tried doing it in the current FSX, and the hill before the runway wasn't even modelled. And the scenery I installed for it just broke the area of scenery a little bit, so we'll leave that. But anyway, guys, I hope you really enjoyed, and I hope you're really excited for this. I am excited. When I woke up on the 13th of July, and I was watching a Flight Sim Bests video in the afternoon. If you don't know, it's a channel that sort of compiled all the best clips from Twitch streamers doing Flight Sim. And I scrolled down the comments, and someone was like, "Hey, do you see Microsoft Flight Sim?" And I was like, "What? What?" And then I googled it, and I found it, and I was like, "Ah!" Like that, just absolutely go nuts. So, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this will be good to stream. Oh yeah, and another thing I want to feature is just, despite the amazing graphics, the requirements are actually pretty decent. I mean, recommended this is, recommended. We've got 16 gig of RAM, which both my PCs have. VRAM is 4 gig, which one of my PCs has, and the other one has 3, which is above minimum. I have an i5 7th gen on my streaming PC, so again, no problem there. That's very close to recommended and above minimum. And again, graphics, a 1060 in this one I'm recording on, so again, above recommended, and a 1660 on the other one, which is again above recommended. So I'm actually amazed. You know, the requirements for this game, despite its wonderful graphics, are actually not, they're high, but they're only as high as, to give you an example, maybe F1 2020, or F1 2020 has very similar requirements to this game. So, you know, if your PC can run Train Sim World, and it can run, you know, and it can run F1 2020, and it can run games like that with good graphics, it should be absolutely no problem. So it doesn't need a gaming PC, but it wouldn't work on something that's like a potato. Like, say you had a Pentium and like a GTX 720 or something, it probably wouldn't run on that. But anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. I am so excited about this, and I hope to see you in the next video. Bye-bye!